Hello, I'm Jessica Johnson, and the following yoga class is for your core. These are great strengthening exercises if you have spondylolisthesis or stenosis or lordosis. However, if you have lumbar scoliosis, it will be important for you to use a folded towel. So you can use a smaller one or a larger one. Um, so if you know you have lumbar scoliosis, for example, I do, and mine goes to the left. And then my hips rotate also, and the lumbar spine rotates back. So to de-rotate the spine during these exercises, it would be useful for you to put the towel under that side. So for me, I'll put it under the left side. If you have a right lumbar scoliosis, you would put the towel under the right side. If you have, or any hardware in your lower back, you probably would need the towel. So here we go. Go ahead and lie down on your backs and we'll get started. You have the pillow under your head, and I'm going to place my towel under my left lumbar curve. Because what happens often with a lumbar curve is the hips rotate also, as well as the spine curves left. So my left hip and left lower back rotate backwards. So I place that towel there so I don't over rotate or exacerbate that curve and rotation. Okay, so make sure you're comfortable. Your arms are wherever you like. Let's take some deep breaths. Notice your body lying on the earth. Notice the points of contact your hips make with the earth. Your back, your shoulders, the back of your head, your feet. Your arms if they're touching the ground. Take some deep breaths and let the weight of your body rest into those points of contact. Let the weight of your legs be heavy in the balls of your feet. Let the spine feel long. Back of the top of the head reaching towards the wall above you. Tailbone reaching towards the wall your toes are pointing to. So your hips, your lower back is at neutral. So to test where is your neutral, you could try arching your lower back off of the floor. So how do you do that? You try to make a space between your lower back and the floor. And you can try to place your hand underneath your lower back. So that's lordosis. That's when your lower back curves just a little bit too much towards the front body. So neutral would be moving the spine back to normal, and the hips also rotate back. So try pressing your lower back to the floor so there's no space for your hand to go in your lower back. So trying to press your lower back onto the floor and have no room for your your hands to go underneath. And then we try neutral. So our first exercise, we want to start at neutral, not overarching and not over flattening the lower back. So this is really good for spondylolisthesis and stenosis and lordosis. So we're going to inhale, we're going to exhale and press the lower back onto the floor for about the count of 4. And then inhale and go back to neutral lower back. So try that 9 more times. So exhale, press your lower back onto the floor. And inhale, release. So if you have hardware in your lower back, especially the lumbar vertebra, exhale, this is 3, keep going. You might not move your back so much. So you're focusing on the multifidus muscles. They're on the back of the spine, these 2 strips. And you're just pressing the back of your spine towards the back of you for the exhale. And inhale and release. So it's a smaller movement if you have hardware in your L1 to L5. Inhale, release. Exhale, press your lower back towards the floor. And it could be a bigger movement, especially in my back. I have that lordosis. It looks like I'm moving my back a lot more. And I don't have hardware. So let's do 4 more. Three. So in spondylolisthesis, 2, one of the vertebrae has moved forward towards the belly button area of the body. Exhale, last time, lower back to the floor. Inhale, relax. So just relax now, take a deep breath, maybe stretch out. So when we move the lower back to the floor with spondy, that feels very good. So it should feel very good. If it doesn't feel good, adjust so that nothing hurts. Okay, so the next exercise, you can place your feet flat again if you stretched out. Arms wherever you're comfortable. I moved my blanket out from under my head because my neck decided I didn't want that. So the lower back's at neutral. Now we're going to brace the abs. So abdominal bracing is what we're going to do. So you're going to inhale and then exhale and try to make washboard abs. Brace your abs, really tough, and inhale and relax. So it's almost like you're exhale, brace your abs, and it's like you're daring someone to punch your stomach because your stomach's so tough that it won't hurt you. And inhale and relax. We're going to do 8 more. So exhale, abdominal bracing. Make that washboard abs on your rectus abdominal muscles. And inhale and relax. Exhale, brace your abs. You're tough. Go ahead, punch me. Not really, but inhale, relax. Exhale, brace your abs. Inhale, relax. 5 more. Make that tough stomach. Inhale, relax. Exhale, brace the abs. Inhale, relax. Brace, exhale. Inhale, relax. 3 more. Exhale, brace. Inhale, relax. Keep going. Brace on the exhale. Let's do 1 more. Exhale, brace the abs. Tough stomach. Inhale, relax. Okay, if you like, you can stretch out. Take a deep breath. Okay, feet flat and knees bent again. So we're going to try to brace the abs and slide the leg. So your arms are wherever's comfortable. Brace your abs on the exhale. Keep them braced and try to inhale, straighten your right leg along the floor. Keep them braced, exhale, place your foot back. Keep them braced, inhale, straighten your left leg along the floor. Keep your abs braced, inhale. Sorry, I got lost with the breath. So it's inhale, straighten the right leg along the floor, keeping your abs braced. Exhale, bend the knee. Keep your abs braced the whole time. Inhale, left leg straightens along the floor. Exhale, keep your abs braced. So let's do 2 more rounds. Inhale, keeping the abs braced, straighten your right leg along the floor. Exhale, tough abs, foot back where it was, now left leg. So 2 more. Inhale, right leg, keep your abs tough. Exhale, back, right foot, place it on the ground. Inhale, last time, left leg with the braced abs. And exhale, left foot back to the floor. And relax, relax. Let's hug in both knees towards the chest. You can hold over or under the knees. Maybe rock side to side if that feels good on your back. Take some deep breaths. Relax your shoulders, relax your jaw, relax your forehead. Let's roll the ankles around, take some deep breaths. Go the other way. All right. So we're going to try exhaling knees to chest, hands on your knees. Press your lower back to the floor as much as your lower back goes, depending on if you have hardware or not. And inhale the knees away. Straighten your arms. So we exhale knees to chest. Press your lower back to the floor. Inhale, keep your lower back on the floor as you move your knees away. So let's do a few more rounds. And let's try adding hands over your front legs. And exhale. Inhale, arms out to the sides, palms up. And maybe try to straighten your legs a little bit more. Exhale, knees to chest. Inhale, arms out to the sides. Keep your lower back on the floor. And see how straight your knees can go. So a few more rounds. Exhale, knees to chest. You can hold your outer shins. And inhale, keep your lower back on the floor. Arms out to the sides, palms up. 2 more. Lower back on the floor. Inhale, legs extend, lower back on the floor. 1 more. Good. Let's relax. You can stretch out or hug in your knees. Take a deep breath. Feet flat, knees bent again. We're going to do some crunches. So press your lower back towards the floor. You can cross your arms in the front, or you can put your fingertips behind your lower back, lower skull, and neck. So we're just going to do little crunches. So we're going to inhale, crunch just the upper body up, and exhale down. Keep your lower back on the floor. If you have lumbar scoliosis, so we're going to do 10, inhale up, exhale down. You could press, like for me, my lumbar scoliosis goes left. So I'm pressing more the right lower back into the floor. I'm de-rotating the hip curve. So we're exhaling up. If you're shaking, you're doing it right. If your abs are shaky. Inhaling down. And your arms could just be in the front. Of your shoulders, or supporting your neck and head. Let's do a few more. Exhale up. Inhale down, nice and slow. 3, 2, and last one. Okay, and stretch out if you like. Relax, take deep breaths. Feel how you feel. Maybe you feel a fire in the belly, some warmth there. In yoga, we call that Agni, digestive fire. It's great to have good digestive fire. You can digest not only food and drink, but ideas. Okay, so we're going to try something that puts the lower back and brace abbing together. So arms by your sides, feet flat, knees bent. We're going to lift the hips into bridge. However, we're going to add what we've learned. So we're going to press the lower back towards the ground. Multidifidus muscles. And then we're going to brace the abs also. Squeeze the glutes as well. And we're going to lift the hips up with the lower back pressing back, the abs bracing, and you can squeeze the glutes. So if you have hardware, you might not lift very high, that's fine. If whatever feels good, if something hurts, adjust. So now keep exhaling, pressing your lower back and bracing your abs. Try to lift the left heel off the ground. Take a breath. Place that heel down. Try to lift the right heel off the ground. Take a breath and place that heel down. Now, keep bracing and pressing your lower back. Let's try something a little more difficult. You can, let's come back down and take a rest. So depending on where you are in your journey, if your back is having pain and you just learned you have spondylolisthesis or stenosis. Stenosis is where the space where the nerves in your lumbar spine go through have closed a bit. So that can sometimes cause pain. So if you're just learning this, and spondy is when the lumbar vertebra moves slightly forward, and that can cause a lot of pain. So if you're in a lot of pain, just stay gentle, maybe come up a little bit, come back down, do what you can. But if you're not having pain today, let's try a little harder variation. So let's come back up. So press your lower back to the floor, arms by your sides, feet flat, knees bent. Brace your abs, make them tough. You're daring someone to punch you in the belly. Sounds funny. And squeeze the glutes. So let's lift up the hips. And if you're feeling fine, try lifting the left heel. And if you want more of a challenge, try straightening your left leg, keeping the knees kind of the same height, and then bring the foot back down. And then try the right leg. You can pick up the heel or straighten your right leg and place it back down. Just do some more at your level you're at. So keep pushing your lower back, keep bracing your abs. And you can inhale as you lift the heel or the leg, and exhale, place it back down. So try to keep breathing. And maybe let's do one more each side. And come down when you feel ready. Take some deep breaths. Nice job. Maybe hug in the knees. Maybe rock side to side. Slow your breath down. That was a pretty good workout for me. If you like, you can stretch out. Take some deep breaths. Relax. We're going to try one more exercise. It's called dead bug. Which is a funny name, I think. So you can start by hugging in your knees towards your chest. We're going to press the lower back to the floor as much as your back goes. If you have the lumbar scoliosis, you can think about pressing, derotating the hips by pressing the opposite lower back. So if you have mine goes left, so my lumbar scoliosis goes left, so I place the towel under my left lower back and hip. So I'm pressing my right lower back a little bit more towards the floor than my left. Okay, so we're going to place the shins parallel to the floor and the knees directly above the hips. We're going to reach the arms up over the shoulders towards the ceiling and press the lower back to the ground. Relax your shoulders on the ground. So this might be enough. And then we can try inhaling. The right leg straightens out and the left arm can go slightly overhead. And then we exhale them back to where they started. Lower back on the ground. And then we switch. Inhale, right arm overhead and the left leg stretches out. Right arm could go slightly overhead, left leg stretches out slightly. Exhale, center. And keep alternating. So it's inhale, right leg stretches out, left arm might go all the way towards the floor. Exhale them back. So it's up to you how far you go from center. So you might just inhale a little bit, opposite arm and leg from center, or a lot. And exhale back. Let's try some more. Keep alternating sides. So it's inhale from center, exhale back to center. And alternate other side. Opposite arm and leg move. Exhale to center. Keep your lower back exhaling to the ground. Take breaks if you need to. If you can, let's do a few more. It's okay if you forget which arm and leg go. It's good for your brain to keep trying. When we work the opposite arm and leg together, we're working the right and left brain hemispheres together. and we're getting smarter. Activating the corpus callosum that communicates between the right and left sides. Okay, so when you had enough of that, you can come out, you can hug the knees, or stretch out, or both. Get into a comfortable position on your back, a restful position, and just rest for a moment and breathe. Let the body relax, and you're invited to try this breath technique called the physiological sigh. It's 2 breaths in through the nose and an extended exhale sigh. So get very comfortable on your back, and you can try it. So it's like this. So it's inhale through the nose, pause, inhale the rest, sigh audibly. And let the whole body relax back towards the floor. And try a few more. And one more. Let go of effort of the body. You can continue breathing like this as long as you like. And rest. And thank you. That is the end of our core practice today. I hope you enjoyed it, and many blessings.